We're back. I'm sure it's clear on the title. If it's not showing on the title, then I'm going to dropkick something. We're just gonna do dailies today. Because I'm also uninstalling Expedition 33. As much as I want to play the game, it clearly doesn't want to play on my computer. I don't know why I decided to do basically commit Sudoku on itself. But you know. Sound was late, but it didn't sound cut off. I don't know if you get what I mean. No, I get you what I mean. Like, it wasn't in sync. And that's the issue there. Maybe my computer can handle it. Like, I don't know. It's just so weird that everything else is fine except for that game. Am I gonna have to wait months later like I did with, what's it called? Outlaws? Because Outlaws runs fine now on my PC. C'est la vie. Let's see. I know there's a few story events we can do on here. Because the weird thing is it was running fine before. That's the weird thing. It was. And it just went to shit.
What a place.
It is whatevs. Someday we'll actually finish the game.
There are leaves around.
Who
And I know
knows?
just
Maybe
the tune to accompany
maybe
them,
it's my
if you
PC.
wish to hear it.
Thank you for the head pat, Yachty. It helps a little bit. I apologize also for my anger.
What a place.
Everything. Don't worry, valid. I was about to have a crash out, not gonna lie. Or I think I did have my crash out. Who knows? We'll probably just do Yelan's thing. And then, what's it called? Call it there. Actually, no, I still have to do... I don't need to do Star Rail. What is this, anyways? Rather travel to the nation of snow and seems to be sorting through all the photos you have taken along the way. We can do that later. That's like, what, 10 days? Just log in and saw that the new event you crashed like, give us a break. You want to play other games, dude, and do other stories. Wait, are you talking about Yelan's thing? His birthday? Oh, it's Alachino. Alachino, sorry. Oh, are you talking about the Paimon one?
Wait, the person drinking tea over there. Isn't that Yerlon? Ooh, looks like she's having some kind of tea party with friends. We're just in time.
Our eyes on this place, and not the friendly kind either.
Aren't we gonna go say hi?
Well, Officer Edler, after all that work, I think we've got them this time. Might take a few days to wrap up things in the field. In the meantime, I think you've earned yourself a break.
Much appreciated, Miss Yelan. This case really took it out of me. 13 strongholds. One thieving weasel after another. We rounded up so many people, you almost start to hope a few were innocent, just to balance it out. I'm just glad we finally took down these crooks. Anyway, I'm gonna drop in on that old classmate of mine in Chaoying Village and reminisce about old times.
Don't forget to take some tea and dim sum back to your friends at the Maison Gardiennage.
Oh, looks like Yelan's friend left. Paimon kinda wanted to meet her.
I have a bad feeling about those two onlookers. Y'all must have noticed them, right?
Ah, another pleasant surprise. Traveler, Paimon, take a seat. Excuse me, a pot of your finest Yunlai white tea, if you would. And 2 more place settings. Now, judging by that expression, I assume you came over to ask about the 2 spies that were just watching us.
Spies? What spies? There were spies around here just now?
2 of them were definitely up to no good. They eavesdropped on your conversation with your Fontanian friend.
Oh, more than that, I'm sure. I bet they already sent someone to tail Officer Edler. Anything to foil our operation.
Oh, so you're tracking down some criminals? They've got some nerve spying on you like that. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
Well, those tend to be the kinds of cases that cross my desk. If I could leave it to someone else, I would. I could have been on vacation right now.
If you had to handle it yourself, I guess. What is their crime?
Mora laundering, to the tune of 10 figures and counting.
Laundry? What does that have to do with Mora? And who are these figures? There are 10 of them?
In layman's terms, a certain merchant in Fontaine possesses a large amount of Mora obtained through illicit means. But it's easy to get caught when you're moving that kind of cash. So you cover your tracks, create a front to avoid detection, and what do you know? Your illegal Mora now looks completely legit. And this merchant's front of choice? Fine art and antique auctioneering. He buys goods from all over Tevat, brings them back to Fontaine, and rebrands them as pieces of fine art, driving up their price in the process. Then, when the items go to auction, he buys them up at their inflated price with his own illicit funds. And through this exchange, the proceeds he receives in return are clean. This process allows him to legitimize his illicit wealth. He even launders Mora for other criminals as well. A business which earned him the title, the
Ooh,
Dark
look who's
Financier.
first.
Hey, oh, that's right. Oh no. Well, missed your chance on there, Yachty. When you got the one last time. Considering your involvement, I'm guessing some of his collectibles are from here.
That's to be expected, I suppose. In Chenyu Vale, you can get your hands on exquisite antiques without breaking the bank. Tea sets, porcelain, jade, statues, all
Thought you
easily
thought it wouldn't be
marketed
fair.
as pieces of fine
I don't know,
art.
Yachty. Right now,
Liyue
synth
goods
is
being used in
first.
illicit underground
Like,
schemes
in the
poses a real
leaderboard.
threat to our trade standing in the long run. So, instead of getting to enjoy my long-awaited vacation in Fontaine, it's back to work for me.
You'll steal it. You have faith.
Okay.
Gotta
Paimon thinks she gets
believe.
it now. It's like moving Mora from one hand to the other.
Since
other words,
cheats?
Just
How?
disguising where it originally came
Actually,
from.
like, yeah, he's here. Or
You
like
know what this
you're pretty
merchant is
early
up
when
to.
I
Shouldn't it be
stream.
pretty easy to catch him? You go to the auction, wait for him to appear, then nab him right as he goes to purchase his expensive piece of Liyue art.
Not a bad plan, Paimon. But there are too many loose ends. If you were the mastermind behind this whole scheme, would you really expose yourself as the face of the operation?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want to be seen doing the dirty work. You'd send someone else instead. Like, if Paimon was the bad guy, she'd send the Traveler. No, wait. Even if Paimon turned bad, the Traveler would never. Paimon would need, like, a group of minions or something. Oh. Oh! Paimon gets it now. Even if you track down the goods, if this dark financier guy isn't the one doing the buying at the auction, you won't catch him.
It's not just a matter of
Paimon.
who's at the auction. You also have to source the goods, transport
Hey,
them back to
she's
Fontaine,
just
get them
dumb.
to
That's
the auction
okay.
house. None of
She's
which
just
are
trying.
tasks he performs
I
himself.
appreciate the effort,
He
kid.
has a whole crew to hide behind. Tracking down the goods is already complicated enough. They change hands so many times, the trail is almost impossible to follow. So the most logical course of action is to play the long game. You start small. You find someone you can follow behind all the smoke screens, who'll lead you straight back to the dark financier himself.
Okay, which means you wanted them to overhear your conversation to make them think you've let your guard down.
Well, wait. So you were just pretending? And to think, Paimon thought all that stuff about wrapping up the case and taking a break was actually true.
Right you are, Traveler. Working with the Millilith and Officer Edler, we managed to launch attacks on all of the Dark Financier's strongholds, which allowed us to nab most of his crew. Those spies just now were his most important agents, the two people he trusts to have direct contact with him. The first is Corday, a senior member of the Fontaine Antique Association, in charge of auctioning off the goods. And the other is Dodamani, a ship owner from Sumeru and longtime cargo transporter. They're under
Is
pressure
it
to
bad that I
salvage the
want to kiss
situation,
Theo right
so
now?
we let them slip
It's
through the
so
cracks
late.
on
I've been
purpose.
bad this week on
The
my
goal is to
food.
make them think that by
I
some stroke
really
of
want to
luck,
kiss Dia.
they're in the clear and have room to act. They think keeping tabs on Officer Edler will allow them to operate under her radar and get whatever remains of their goods out of Liyue. But little do they know, while their attention's fixed on her, I'll be secretly gathering the intel that's gonna bring them crashing down. So, interested in coming along for the ride? I'm curious how you take to this line of work. Could be some potential there.
Taking down criminal syndicate, I'm in. Getting to work with Yelan, I'm in.
Yeah, we kind of stumbled into this whole thing, but now we're a part of it too. Let's do it! For Yelan, for the people of Chenyavale, and for, the Liyue business world!
I admire your selflessness, Traveler and Paimon. Let me be the one to look out for your self-interests then. Namely, your payment. How about we do this the Fontainian way? You'll get exactly what a top agent receives for a dangerous field mission. Getting started is always the hardest part, but luckily, I have a lead. The Dark Financier's crew is even more on guard than usual, so our best bet is to do some counter-surveillance to get on the right track. And I think I know just the place to start. Let's head northeast and see if I'm right.
Okay. What are you going to do? Oh shit! Oh fuck, man. Oh, what's this? Oh my god, all the way over. Oh, jeez. Where is she? Where's... Oh. Whoops.
Ooh, shower me with praise.
Oh, dang it. I thought I could switch over and then, you know. She's gonna fucking drown. Ugh. Why isn't there a fast travel point there?
Strike a pose.
Like, seriously.
Light it up!
All right, let's start our investigation here.
Okay.
So, we can all agree this is just a normal stretch of wilderness, right? Paimon doesn't see any bad guys nab around here.
Have some patience, Paimon.
Well, it didn't take long for you to understand our role here, Traveler. Thinking like a top agent already. Impressive.
Well,
Like I said, we need to start
if
small.
Archons retired,
If we
who would
wanna track
replace
down
them
the
from
man
the same
himself,
region?
Our best bet
I
is
guess
to start with his
who...
goods.
It could
So right
be,
now,
depending
finding
on
his stock is our
things.
#1 priority. And to do that,
I would assume they
locating his
might have a
hidden
successor they
strongholds is
have in
imperative.
mind.
Which brings us to why we're here. Pretty good
Venti
vantage
would
point
be
from up
kind
here,
of
don't you
a
think?
coin flip. Because
Guess
he's the
so.
Archon of Freedom, so...
Paimon can see the port of Elang Wharf, the boats in the distance,
Kind of self-explanatory there.
and some kind of tower.
Also, hello 7D,
What's
welcome,
that for?
welcome.
It's a lighthouse. The Millilith use it to monitor the situation at sea. In addition, the flashing of the light can also serve as a means of communication.
Let's see. Whoa. I actually know. You know what? Leela's kind of already shown what happens after the Archon passes away, or well, passed away, quote unquote. So I don't know. They have probably successors in some points. I think I understand what makes this place so important.
Oh, let's hear it.
Spying in the Millilith helps their operations. It's the perfect spot for surveillance. Helps them avoid dangerous routes when transporting goods.
Not too far off at all, Traveler. The Millilith maintain an impeccable level of security in Shenyu Vale through consistent patrolling. This location offers a perfect vantage point to observe their lighthouse signals and deduce their patterns of behavior, which is a huge help if you need to move goods under the radar. So we should be able to find traces of the Dark Financier's scouts in this area.
Oh, okay. Paimon doesn't quite follow, but she'll take your word for it.
It's simple. Just take this forensic imaging device and investigate the surrounding area. As long as we're meticulous, I'm positive we'll find something.
Okay. You can switch.
Well, all set?
Ray
Remember, an
fisting.
eye for detail is key. Clues are often hidden in plain sight.
Let's see. photo of the previous. Get a photo of the current state of the area, and perhaps you can find traces of recent activity. Let's see. So the way the picture's angled, I feel like is standing here. Assume there's something here. There. Still looks fresh. Someone was cooking not a few days ago. Okay. The boat. A ship is in an odd position. Looks like it's been used recently. Let's see. Last but not least. Small raised mound. Did the waves catch some of the loose soil? There's clearly something buried underneath.
Some good finds. Whatever door this key opens could be critical to the investigation. And this carrier pigeon tube contains several coded messages.
Huh. So there really is evidence around here. It's like these guys aren't even afraid of getting caught. What if the Millilith noticed them spying and decided to investigate?
These objects suggest the Dark Financier scouts were likely disguised as fishermen.
Sorry.
People like that are trained not to crack under pressure. All they need to do is come up with a believable excuse, like needing a place to rest. The Millilith can't investigate or apprehend a civilian without probable cause.
Paimon can just see their smug faces getting away with something like that.
Good news is we managed to find the evidence. These clues should help move the investigation forward.
Not to mention, the traces on these objects are fresh, which means the scout here is still active and wasn't among those caught by Officer Edler. So we need to stay vigilant. We can't let them know we're still on their tail.
Okay.
I had a hunch this area was being used as a lookout, and I was right. But that still leaves the question of where the goods are hidden. Any ideas?
I might be onto something. Surveillance operations are time sensitive, so you need to. If you need to send a message, it would need to happen fast.
Spot on again, Traveler. Looks like you don't need anyone to hold your hand when it comes to deductive reasoning. Given a carrier pigeon's speed, the two locations should be close enough to deliver messages quickly. That means the base we're looking for should be within a certain radius. Ruling out areas within line of sight of the lighthouse, as well as places with a lot of foot traffic.
That just leaves the shallows to the north of Mount Mingyuan?
That certainly sounds plausible. You have the cover of the mountains, and the advantage of hiding right under the authorities' noses. Well, our next destination is decided then. Let's go.
Where do we go from here? Let's go here. Higher vantage point, we can fly down. Hey DK, how you doing? Zhongli left it to the people. Venti lets them do whatever, so that would be the same for Reno retired in Nuvi. Nahida would most likely be replaced by another branch. A would never retire, to be honest. And Malwika, honestly, kind of the same situation as A. Thing is, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say. Malwika's situation kind of like was confused me a little, cause what is it?
Try and stop me!
Both how you doing, DK? How you been? Trying to finish Yelan's thing so we could get out of the way and not do it last minute like I usually do. Yes. Had a bit of a rough start of stream. Tonight's gonna be a short one, sadly, but the week has been rough. I'm hoping next week will be better. Maybe I should just write smut novels for a living. I told my coworker that shit. She laughed. Let's see. Over here.
And nothing out of the ordinary here either.
We've learned anything from the last video.
That's right. No detail is too small to investigate. I believe in you.
She believes in us. Oh, sorry.
The evidence could be... All right.
I came to cry. You can see her leaving it to the Fatui depending on how things go. More than likely she'll leave it to the Harbingers. Let's see. I'm gonna go up here. There's a lantern up there for sure. Lamp hanging. I knew it. Someone must have been working here in the dead of night. And then pieces of a crate. They look new. Maybe the crate broke while being moved. Did you fix your scuff? No. As in, well, we're not going to be playing Expedition 33 anytime soon. If ever on stream. I'll probably just record. Huh? I'm going to say something here. Let's see. Because the boat's kind of... Oh, there's 4 clues this time. I think there's something there. I wonder if there's footprints. Well, there's no footprints. Dragged across the grass. It's clearly someone with something here. The last one. Is it a performance bug you're getting? Probably, because the thing is, everything else runs fine. Like, all the other games run fine while I'm streaming. Just suddenly out of nowhere... What is it? Suddenly out of nowhere, Expedition just went kaputs.
Burn it down.
Oh, no! I didn't want to do that. I don't know where it should be almost like it's covering something. BRB, okay. Take care, Yachty.
This must be it! The secret base where they stashed their goods! Definitely wasn't easy to find.
Well, well. Looks like you tracked it down in no time at all. I see your potential as a solo field agent, Traveler. Now, time to test out the key we found earlier. Let's see what
I'm
surprises
sure you'll
could
figure
be in
something out.
store.
You're resourceful. No. I mean, I had my crash out earlier.
This isn't
so.
their home turf, so doubt they
There's
had time to
nothing
set more
there.
traps. Should make our lives easier.
Well, does this sound different? Oh, that's right. You
I'll
were
take
in
it
a,
from here.
like...
The last thing we want is to leave traces behind in there. Caution is the name of the game.
Okay,
You two keep a
Yellow.
lookout. Make sure no
Oh,
one
that looked
barges in
much
when
smaller than it was.
You got it! This is a first for us, but the Traveler can do anything. She's got your back!
They recasted Paimon. It is a new VA. So, I'm not sure if you know... Do you know what's been happening with that had happened with the whole, SAG-AFTRA stuff? With this? I feel like I told you this before. No cool fooling you in? I don't got the time for that. That's how much it is. But I'll DM you a video that that does summarize it a bit. That bad? Yeah, there's been already a few recasts. Let me find it. It's technically 2 videos. Let's see, where are you? There you are. There's that one. And then there's... oh, shit. What the... There you go. There's the 2 links. I trust Yolan's timing. I doubt these guys will come back while we're here.
Good point. Yolan doesn't make
Thank you,
mistakes like
bestie. You're welcome.
All right, that's done. I've noted the features of all the porcelain items, vases, and teas stored here. We need to keep a lookout for these features at the auction and pinpoint the person attempting to purchase the corresponding goods.
Thank you for the
Then
head pat.
we can let them lead us to our main target.
Wow, that was fast. You must do that all the time, huh?
What's our next move? I like the new V8. I know people don't like them.
Now,
I know some people don't
we
like them,
wait.
but I like her.
There are countless
Or them.
options in
We don't know
Fontaine.
who it is.
We can't possibly
Right now
monitor
they're
them all.
anonymous for
Besides, that would
reasons
be a
you'll
waste of
see
personnel.
in the video
I'll
I sent
continue
you.
to conduct surveillance in the area, keep tabs on the situation, and attempt to decipher their coded messages. Once his 2 lackeys move the goods, we can shift our focus to the upcoming auction. And then, we'll have somewhere to start.
Got it. All we can do now is wait. Wait, and then follow them straight to the guy behind this whole thing so we can give him the old 1-2 punch.
This whole time, Officer Edler has been leading her 2 stalkers on a wild goose chase around Chaoying Village. Once they decide it was all a waste of time, it's her turn to tail them instead. Not to mention our operation has already put them under extreme pressure. We've forced their hand. I doubt they'll last more than 2 days before making a move. So let's meet back up at Yilong Wharf in 2 days. Find me near the harbor.
We can just skip that, thankfully.
Well, it's been 2 days. Let's go meet up with... Ooh! Paimon's getting excited! Searching for evidence, tracking down a crime boss. It's like being a real detective!
Oh my god.
Yeah!
Well done, you 2. Right on time.
How's the case coming along? Holy fuck, the videos are so long. Yeah. A lot happened, Lupus. A lot happened.
The day after we infiltrated the storage facility, the Dark Financier's 2 lackeys, Corday and Dodamani, started moving the goods. See that ship? It's the one Dodamani dispatched to transport the goods. It operates under the guise of a joint passenger and freight vessel.
Whoa! That's one huge boat! Paimon can see all the goods piled up on the pier. Seems like it's transporting quite a few passengers to Lumidu's harbor as well.
What if those aren't the real goods, though?
Thinking 2 steps ahead? I like it. You're a fast learner. If Corday and Dodamani think the authorities are onto them, it's possible the goods they're sending to Lumidu's harbor are a whole bunch of nothing. Just bait to flush out the law enforcement on their tail. But we need to be careful. Several members of the crew have confessed that a veteran
So
treasure
AI strike,
hoarder
what the
known
fuck?
as
Are people using
Scamface
AI
is involved
voice
with the
actors in
dark
games now?
financier.
Or something and they striked over it? Last question on it. You'll ask on stream so you don't bug. You're fine, Lupus. No, because you know with the whole AI stuff, the fact people were using their voices in things not and like without permission became the worry, and that was also the worry that would be for voice acting, for the voice acting people or the voice actors in games. So they basically were trying to do negotiations with some of the game companies here, some of the big name companies here. Like there's a list of them to basically create an agreement where they won't use they won't use AI on AI voices based off of the voice actors. That's kind of like the layman's terms of it. I don't fully. It's a lot, honestly. Like that covers majority of it. It's just funny because Hoyoverse wasn't part of that thing, but
As an escaped convict, Scamface is a master of staying hidden. Based on our earlier investigation, it's clear he's the one who's been doing reconnaissance
it's
on the
basically
Millilith's
be like
lighthouse.
making money off of their
I'll
likeness
circle
without
the
the
area to draw
permission.
Scamface's attention away from the scene, while you two inspect the goods.
This is this is basically kind of like, it's just was iffy with the fact that like they had a strike already, I think a year before or so, regarding AI, and it was for the screenwriters, like the screenwriters and actors guilds. Basically, like I think there was talks that like movie companies were going to use extras by like likeness without need, like basically using their likeness without having to call them in and without needing their permission. And then same thing goes with the whole writing thing. So then there was that whole thing that went on. And then I believe it went positive for the writers and the actors, but the voice actors weren't part of that guild at the time. So they were doing their own strike like a year later or so.
Remember to keep a low profile.
Understood. I'll keep it stealthy.
Yeah! And Paimon will do her best to float closer to the ground. No higher than the traveler's shoulder.
Oh, sorry. Let's talk to Yelan.
All set? All right, we'll meet back up here once you're done.
Where is this? You'll need to line them.
So much cargo again today.
Let's see. Match the images in the intel to the scene. So. Okay. Either way, it's wild that even happened. AI really is being used more maliciously than morally now, isn't it? The problem with it's basically used as a way for them to just do because the thing is, it's a tool. It's a tool mainly. And it is a tool that can help. In medical practice, it can help with like diagnoses and such. So that way, doctors and nurses, medical professionals are going to be able to help their patients to deal with the issues. May not be perfect, but that's because AI takes time to learn. But because people it's already shown the evidence that people use it for monetary, like you say, like monetary value, without even the permission of those that the AI is like generating from. that's where it's very it's bad because like basically like people like all it is like there's a point where I can understand AI being used in certain things. But when you use it based off of people who have spent years crafting their talents and are using it, not like they're using it, doing their, making their living, expressing their talent to the world, it sucks. Like, it sucks. To not have to pay their VAs in this case. Yeah, basically, like, more money is going to be going to them because, you know, it's kind of like cutting out the middleman. Let's see. Now we gotta go look around. Heh. Found a mark? Oh, we have to find these marks. Okay. Can you imagine just a traveler running around with this thing? Oh. I'm like, why are they taking pictures? What's going on? Let's see, and then one more. Might be one around here.
Okay, so no fakes. These people are definitely anxious to get their goods to Fontaine all in one go. But did you see the strange markings on some of them? Oh, wonder what they mean. Let's go ask Galen.
Good work. As for the auction, Officer Edler was able to gather some useful intel too. We're almost certain their target is the auction taking place at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days. The markings you
2
managed
days?
to capture were applied with a special kind of paint. Almost impossible to notice without some kind of specialized
Using
tech.
as an
like the
employee rather
forensic
than
imaging
an
device.
individual too.
I think
Sure,
we're
there's
looking at a
medical
treasure hoarder
applications, such,
insignia.
but it's very
Each
flawed
big
so
shot
far.
in the
I
organization
think there will
has
be
their
more
own,
rules as
almost
time
like
goes
a
on.
personal signature.
Maybe even laws, but it's a very tricky
Considering
thing
what we
to
know about the
view
case,
morally in.
I'd wager this is Scamface's
Right now.
handiwork.
Yeah, basically. Because again, AI can be used as a tool morally and to assist. It should not be used in a matter of a malicious intent. And malicious intent is basically using someone's work and talent, throwing it into the bot, and generating it without even their express consent. That's basically it. Let's see. So he's labeling the goods, but why? What's the message he's trying to send?
Based on the port manifest, it looks like the marked goods include fertilizer from Sumeru,
I'm so
local
crazy being a
fireworks,
quesadilla.
soap, and perfume.
So, nothing special then? Just some farming products and everyday necessities?
Fertilizer, soap, and perfume. No, there's something going on there.
It's sus.
Might be risky, but I'm gonna investigate on board and hitch a ride to Fontaine while I'm at it.
Oh, we're going to Fontaine with her. Let's go. We're coming with you.
Let's see this thing through. Paimon's gotta know what's going on here.
Well, you've proved yourselves so far, so I don't see a problem with that. Just know once we board the ship, we're bound to come face to face with Corday and Dodamani. So make sure you're prepared. The investigation might look a little different this time.
Excuse me, passengers. Due to limited space in the cargo hold, we've been forced to store some of the goods on the deck. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Ah, please, no need to apologize for your success in business. I just hope it rubs off on the rest of us.
Sus.
looks like all the goods marked with Scamface's insignia have Corday listed as the shipper. Dodamani is in the cargo hold, likely making sure all the goods are in place for delivery.
Are they inspecting something? Why are they rifling through the boxes? Paimon can't make sense of it.
Here, take this cipher. It should help you figure out their coded messages. This is the plan. While I distract Corday and Dodamani, you two investigate the goods marked with Scamface's insignia. We might learn something useful.
I'll find something. If I find something concerning, is it okay if I deal with it right then and there?
By all means. I trust your judgment.
She trusts us.
Huh? Wait! You're just gonna go up and talk to those guys? Yelan!
I believe in my girl.
Oh, excuse me, gentlemen, but have we met? You're Mr. Corday, a famous antique collector in the Quartier Lyonnais, correct? I believe the three of us have had the pleasure of meeting once before. At Jiuguan Tea House in Yilong Wharf, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh? You...
Ah, the Dice Master of Yenshang Tea House. It's a pleasure, Miss Yelan.
Oh, so you've heard of me too?
Yes, I had an absolutely delectable cup of tea there once. One can hardly leave Yenshang Tea House without hearing about your legendary dice skills. I suppose something keeps bringing us together. A shared love of tea, perhaps?
Yes, that must be it. Well, looks like we ran into each other at the perfect time. I'm heading to Fontaine on vacation, you see. Any recommendations on where I should visit? Someplace I could find an exquisite tea set, perhaps. Like a fine art exhibition, or an auction. I hear Fontainian black tea has a unique flavor. I imagine your tea sets are a sight to behold as well.
You...
Ah,
Look, you
does
haven't had
this
tea in
gentleman
so
have an
long.
interest in
Want
tea
some now,
sets as
dude?
well?
Yeah.
I
want tea
Of
too.
course. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Yelan. I'm also heading to Fontaine for travel. Corday's invitation, you see. In fact, I'm the one who owns this ship.
Yep. Yelan is actually talking to them. Are we sure that's a good idea?
We don't have much time. She's giving us an opening. Let's use it.
Alright, then let's go somewhere out of their line of sight so we can start investigating those boxes.
All the money. Trying not to fold for. I'd fold for her.
The strong
Huh?
smell coming from these boxes. Must be a bunch of stuff mixed together. And there's a strange
Same.
note.
Yeah.
Paimon can't read what it says.
It's written in code. Luckily, we have the cipher.
Yelan really thinks of everything, huh? But, you know how to use this thing, right?
Let's call him a codex, dude. Or a cipher. Control the explosion. After that, the investigation.
Well, what does it say?
If I'm right, they're planning to dispose of the goods by blowing up the ship.
Blowing up the ship? Are they nuts? Paimon thought this was about getting the authorities off their tails, not drawing even more attention.
Hold on, I gotta look something up. Oh, intense stare. Sorry. Scamface needs to protect the person, so he's diverting attention to an even bigger problem and cutting off all our leads in the process.
Okay, Yelan was right. This guy is a complete lunatic.
He's lost it.
Innocent people on this ship. We need to find and disarm those bombs as soon as possible.
Let's act now. So there's one in the front of the ship here. And there's another one right here. Thankfully, they sparkle. Also, why are we carrying these? Like, wouldn't they, like, you know, be a bad thing to, like... Okay. So there's one in there, one at the bottom. We already have... Oh, there's one here. There are 3. And I think there might be one inside. Let's see. The back here. Oh. Ooh. Grab that one, grab that one, grab that one. Oh, it's on the crow's nest up there.
Light it up.
Oh my god. Get off of the bike. Jesus. Became more detrimental to our health than anything. Someone's eepy?
Alright, that's all the
This whole
bombs
week
on
I've
the
been
deck.
eepy.
What about the cargo hold? Do we have enough time?
Already taken care of. Good work, you two. You stayed calm and acted fast. That was the perfect response to a situation like this.
Yellen! Honestly, it's all thanks to you. It was your idea to board the ship, and we never would have been able to figure out that message without your cipher. Wait a sec. Where are Corday and Donamani?
Recovering from the shock, I would imagine. Suddenly finding out that you're being targeted by a dangerous individual. Well, that must have been quite the ordeal for you, gentlemen. Almost lost your cargo and your lives in one fell swoop.
Indeed. To think such evil exists in this world.
Huh?
I can scarcely
Evil?
imagine what I did to offend this fellow. Resorting to murder like this. It's
What?
quite unfathomable.
Well, no need to fear. I'll alert the Maison Gardiennage at once and ask them to send agents to Lumidus Harbor. The two of you are clearly in need of protection. Your cargo will also need to be handed over to the authorities for inspection, Mr. Corday, just to eliminate any remaining hazards. After which, the Maison Gardiennage will escort it all to its intended destination, of course. So, if I may, where are your goods heading, Mr. Corday?
To the Hotel de Boer for an auction in 2 days.
Ah, then rest assured. The Maison Gardiennage is full of diligent and responsible personnel. You can trust that your goods will arrive at the auction without a scratch.
Our sincerest thanks.
Damn. You're alive, you think? Hey, Yachty, welcome back. We just solved the mystery, sort of. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm very confused.
Oh, you scared the life out of Paimon, Yelan. Going right up to them like that? What if they caught on and decided to, you know, try something desperate?
It's not a question of if, Paimon. I'm sure they caught on. But in the interest of their own survival, they had no choice but to play along. Now we can be sure the Dark Financier is getting desperate. The stint on the ship? That was him trying to cut his losses to save his own skin. He needs to get
Wow.
rid of anything that could be traced back to him.
Wow.
So, you blow up the ship. You send the goods meant for the auction straight to the bottom of the sea, and let Scamface take the heat. The last thing he wanted was for the goods to make it to
Hey,
the auction.
Pastry, how you
But now
doing?
we've ensured that they will. So he has no choice but to follow through. He could choose not to send one of his agents to the auction and let his goods go to an unsuspecting buyer instead. But remember, their worth is inflated. It would only be a matter of time before the buyer realized the valuation was off and reported it to the authorities. As the seller, Corday would be
Oh, you
staring
currently have a
down a
pulse.
potential
How am
conviction.
I? I'm doing good. I'm
At
doing
best,
good.
the dark financier has to find a new
We're
kind of
playing
Mora
the
laundering
story
scheme.
event for
At
Yinlan.
worst, he loses one of his last reliable agents in Fontaine.
See, if he does decide to continue with the auction, it also works in our favor.
Exactly. Our trail of evidence remains intact, and we let the buyer at the auction lead us closer to the dark financier.
Okay, so, that means, can we go over this again?
Paimon.
Don't worry. I'm sure the
Things
traveler
to
will
do,
explain
yeah.
it again in
I did most of my
Paimon
dailies
friendly
earlier,
language.
because the plan
We're in the
originally was
home stretch,
Expedition, but you know.
and taking advantage of this auction is crucial.
I feel
So come
like
prepared to see this through.
we're gonna have to figure that out some time in the
Officer
future.
Edler already has an informant
And
stationed
not
at
in the near
scene.
future, sadly.
This invitation letter will get you into the auction. I'll meet you at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days.
2 days? What do you mean? That's close to 2? Yeah. Yo, what? I kind of want tea. Like, oh, wait, is this place open still? It's open for a bit. Let's see, should I? No, I'm not gonna do milk tea. Wait, do they have the option where it turns into soy? No. Oh, wait, no, that shows there's soy. Let's go. What do I want? You're gonna order tea? Yeah. I'm too lazy to go downstairs and go make it. We don't really have much variety downstairs for tea. We have Earl Grey and like the ginger lemon tea. That's about it. Actually, no, you know what? I need to be good. I need to be good. Like, I need to save. I'm saving money. Ginger lemon sounds so good, actually. And it's good for your stomach. Wake up and you don't want it. Oh no.
Behind this whole scheme.
Oh, we're going to an auction.
Good evening,
I don't know
patrons.
what I'm doing.
Allow me to escort you to the auction.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Paimon's getting a little nervous. But we gotta keep it together. This is our best chance to catch these guys.
I have chamomile down. No, I shouldn't have chamomile because it's gonna make me eepy. Actually, we go all in off the bat. We go for broke. I don't have that much more. I used to be rich, and then I started leveling up everybody.
Is every rich person in Fontaine here or something?
Oh, there's some more sea salt.
Oh, wait. The people we're after are hiding here too. It's time to get serious. Paimon knows just the thing.
Unrelatable. You left the game with 5 million more. Nice. Paimon.
What? It's not like we're rich like the rest of these people. We need a little something to blend in. Besides, if we're here as honest, hard-working detectives, we might as well look the part.
I want a pair of detective glasses too.
Too bad. Paimon doesn't have another. But she'll help you make one once this is all over. An even cooler pair.
Oh my god.
Well, you two seem raring to go. Good to see you're not nervous. But remember, the key to blending into an event like this is remaining calm and collected. Slow
Oh
your
my
breathing,
god.
tone down the emotion.
It looks
You
better
don't
in the
wanna stand
cutscene.
out.
Yellow? It is you, right? It must be you.
Next to the most dazzling lady in the room will be invisible.
Well, I am the current owner of the Yenshang Tea House after all, as well as an honored guest at this auction. So, I thought something with more of a Fontanian flair might be nice. A special outfit for a special occasion.
Oh, she looks
Why?
so
Does it
beautiful.
look bad?
No, not at all.
You look great. It's perfect.
All right. Well, let the vacation begin. We have an auction to crash. You two are expert investigators at this point. With us working together,
Her
I'd say
fucking
our
hair,
chances
yeah.
of success are stacked higher than the cake towers in the Hotel de Boer.
We sure make a great team. But now that we're at the auction, what's our actual game plan?
This time, your mission is simple. Take this dossier and pay attention to the items being
Would.
auctioned. When the dark
Could.
financier's
Should.
antiques are up, all you need to do is bid. We want to drive up the price and create a bidding frenzy.
Oh.
We get to actually take part in the auction?
Can we bid? Can we bid however much we want? Tell you why the thumbnail for your legendary Halo playthrough is just you dead on the ground.
Thoughtless bidding usually leads to a warning.
Was
or
that on
even
purpose?
disqualification. But the special account you two will be using during the bidding has no credit limit. So you can drive up the price as high as you want.
Ayy.
The more chaos we create, the better. The Dark Financier knows we're on his tail, so I highly doubt he sent one of his trusted agents here. The buyer is likely someone disposable, a scapegoat of sorts. After the incident with the ship, several buyers registered for the auction at the last minute. They're all wearing special pins, signifying them as tea aficionados. Our target should be among them. And I'm sure he's terrified, because if a different buyer develops an interest in one of their inflated goods and wins the bid, it's game over for both Corday and the Dark Financier. Not to mention the buyer has limited funds at his
14.
disposal. The Dark Financier likes to work in small sums
Junch?
at a time, so
Bunch?
the scapegoat
Sorry.
can't go too overboard with the bidding.
Sorry for butchering your name, but hello, welcome. Thank you for joining the flock. Oh yeah, we're 10 away now. 10 more and then I have to actually work on the docky. It's still in its sketch phases. I need to do the line art and everything. And color and render. And my other commissions. But yo, we're close. Time to make that. No! Stop it, pastry. No. The more desperate they get, the better.
Okay, so complicated stuff aside, the point is, they have a plan, and our goal is to mess it up. If Paimon was in their shoes, that would make her pretty nervous too.
There's seating reserved for special guests on the second floor.